whole other issue, why that should be a courageous act. But in fact is because of the perceptions it was. So that's why I'm optimistic about it, but it's also not easy.
Well, Peter, we've talked about bowling alley, theater, movie theater, all sorts of different amenities. Dream big. Give me your wild ideas. If anybody's listening out there, what are some of your wild, innovative ideas that you think you might be able to do here?
Oh, man. If there's two adjectives that do not describe me, it's wild or innovative. That's the thing about this development is I don't think that you need to have something wild and innovative to be successful. Mm-hmm. It's not like there are 50 shopping centers around here where we've got to compete for people that hard. What we want to provide is high quality, and if we provide a high quality product, doesn't mean we don't, doesn't mean we're not trying to think outside the box. But like when there's not a single movie theater in all of Southern Dallas, when we have the first Starbucks in all of Southern Dallas, when there are no sit-down restaurants anywhere around here, and there's 100,000 people going to churches all the time here, you don't need to be that wild. You got to put in some quality Italian food, a great Mexican place, a great burger place. Yeah. That's what people want. Where I think we're being innovative and forward-looking is how to reuse this space in a way that preserves what people care about and preserves the emotional attachment that people have to the space, but also make it relevant for today.
Deconstructing Dallas. Again, we are here at Redbird with Peter Brodsky, who has dropped a little bit of knowledge on us because I know you also know the history. We were talking a little bit about it earlier, and like I said, I go a long way back. What I guess kind of one of the last things I'd say is, what are some of the old timers saying to you when they look at your plans, the people who remember what it used to be, see what your future is for the space? What are some of those folks saying to you?
Very, very positive reactions. I think that the community is hungry for someone to invest in the community and invest in a way that is that acknowledges the value that they as consumers and citizens bring to the table. So it is very positive. A lot of people are like, when's it happening? You've been talking for a long time. And all I can say is this is much longer than I thought it would take. It takes a long time. But the biggest comment I get is I ask people, why was Redbird so special? Why? Because nobody cares about Valley View in North Dallas, but people have a deep emotional attachment to this mall. And some people say, talk about their memories, and some people talk about, center court and the sort of the physical space. But most people say, you know what, this was a place where we were welcome and we felt comfortable. And you could go get quality and have a great time with your family. And that's the spirit of what we're trying to bring to a new physical environment. But the same spirit that's always driven Redbird.
Well, Peter, this is really exciting stuff, and I'm excited to come back down here, and I probably won't be waiting in line at that Starbucks. It's going to be way oversubscribed, I guarantee you. So congratulations. But if some of our listeners wanted to go online and find out more information, look at some of your great graphics, where could they go find you?
Yeah, it's www.redbird-dallas.com.
Great.
Well, again, thank you, Peter. And we might go get us a slice of pizza. We'll go sit down and chat a little bit more. But this is Deconstructing Dallas.
Welcome back. Deconstructing Dallas, Ryan Trimble, Shawn Williams, and Shawn, I had a great time down at Redbird.
Yeah, man, that was a good time at Redbird. It's great to hear Peter's vision for Redbird. It just, brings back memories. When I used to come up from Paris, Texas back in the day and visit my cousins who live right down the street on Westmoreland, me and my cousins would go to Redbird Mall, and man, that was the place to be. I mean, you wore the best outfit you had in the closet. You tried to make sure you could get to Foot Locker and get you some new shoes. There were always, just tons of kids, tons of, adults that you looked up to that were just walking around, and you'd see celebrities. One of my best memories is when the Cowboys were in the playoffs back in the day, and they had a pep rally at Redbird Mall.
Oh, that's cool.
And so, it was the place to be, and that's kind of the level that it seems like Peter's trying to bring it back to. And again, all in a place where he can make money as a, this is not, as the mayor says, this isn't a charity case, it's a business opportunity, and I think that's the way Peter's looking at it.
Well, I want to say thank you to you, Shawn, for giving me the behind-the-scenes tour. And a big thanks again to Peter for taking time to visit with us, and it just sounds like such a cool project. So
yeah, and the Starbucks will be online soon. So, and I think that once people see new uses on the property, because as Peter will say, there hadn't been a ton of changes. He has made some great aesthetic changes, and I think the vision is there. But now that you have the Starbucks that'll be opening, he has a couple of other announcements that I think will happen here in the near future. I think that's when a lot of people in the community will get behind it, and it won't just be me and Miss Pemberton, screaming that the mall is the place to be.
Right. Well, we also want to take a moment to send up a prayer for our friend Miguel Solis. His daughter, the good news is they found a heart donor for her, and so his young daughter Olivia will be getting a heart transplant today. So we want to ask you to keep them in your prayers, and send them your thoughts, and #Live Strong.
Live Strong. We are keeping the Solis family and keeping Olivia in our prayers, and hopefully there will be some good news to report really soon.
Yeah.
Well, we want to thank Peter Brodsky and his team at Redbird for having us out at the mall. We want to thank Mary Woodleaf. We want to thank Jennifer Pascal, our bosses, and our entire crew here at Alameda. Please make sure to tune us in on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, SoundCloud, wherever you listen to your podcast. Check us out, favorite, whatever you need to make sure you hear our show. We will be back pretty quickly now that we've got this one up and underway. And again, we'll see you on the other side. This is Deconstructing Dallas. Adios.